Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to this episode of Second Home. Today I bring to you two professionals, one a fire prevention supervisor and one a landscape engineer. But before I tell you more about the fire prevention engineer, let me tell you this. He is a very creative person too, and that's the side I want to explore today. As we get to know him better, I hope you enjoy our conversations with both of these. It's my pleasure to introduce to all of you a very talented young man here in Kuwait. His name is Parthsarthi, but they all call him with love Partho. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
We would love to know about your talent. So I know by profession you're an engineer, but you are a great singer and you are a great artist as well. So love to know more about all your hobbies.
Yeah, actually, I like to do art, painting, and see, the thing is that I have learned in the school, and then here in the community there are a lot of small shows like for the kids, for the elders also. There's a community programs and all. So I normally prepare the backdrops and all. It's in large scale actually. It's not like A4 sheet or A3 sheet where we paint. Put the idea in the paper and then transfer it into
a large
scale. So this I do. This I have been doing since 2003. I'm here since 2001, 2003. I've been doing in all programs.
I see.
Most of the programs, in fact, for dramas, for small kids shows and other shows, music programs.
So do you generally get the direction of what they want, or it is your conception of what you want to put behind the show?
It is conception. Sometimes it is what they want. See. Supposing there's a drama, they will describe the scene.
Right.
In the drama, in the beginning only they'll describe the scene. So accordingly, I will see the size of the stage, which stage they are doing it.
Right.
So size of the stage is also important because you have to adjust many things. So all the props which are required, we have to custom make. Sometimes we see in our home, somebody's home, if it can fit. So like this, we have to mix and match and give it a get up that it matches the theme of the drama. This is one. For kids shows, like supposing there is a show for Rabindranath Tagore's. So the theme is of Rabindranath Tagore. Supposing he is explaining spring, so we have to give the theme of the spring. So it is theme based, mostly theme based, and I decide. Sometimes they also give me, okay, we want like this, we want like this. So it depends. Mostly I decide and then I give them my drawing that this I have thought it like this. They say, okay, fine, okay, go ahead. So like this it happens.
So you do this for a fee, or is it purely
no.
passion?
It's passion. It's my hobby, and it's you can say it's a service to the community. There are other people also who can do it, but sometimes other people also do. I just charge, like I have to pay to the carpenter and all. So all those costs, whatever at actuals, okay, that they give me back, and I don't charge anything for my all
time,
this.
for the effort,
time is
for the ideas.
Yes, a lot of time have to be spent from my own time at home. So that is a very big thing. So we have to spend a lot of time arranging all this.
Right. So for my viewers, I'd like to know, here you have this man who's talented and is interested. So maybe I think you might get many more calls after this show about, preparing stage props for them.
Yeah. It all, see, you're working. This is not my whole and soul activity. I'm working somewhere. I'm working in KOC as a safety engineer, so I have to work from 7 to 3. Sometimes there are emergencies also. That is different thing. It's rare. So working there, then coming back home, you need some rest also. So all these things you have to mix and match, manage and balance it accordingly. Yeah.
So you enjoy your day job?
Yeah, I enjoy. That's why I'm here since 2001, and I'm still sticking on. That means I am enjoying it.
Absolutely. So I'm not going to even ask you if you like Kuwait, because looks like you're enjoying Kuwait.
Kuwait is good. Yeah. Good. Kuwait is good. I like it.
Why did you come to Kuwait?
It was by chance. By chance. Actually, what happened is that I was working there in a good company. It's a government company in India, and we were well paid. Pay was not an issue. My wife was also working there, and she's working here also. So I was just browsing through internet. That time internet came new, and there was a job opening. I applied it, just for fun sake I applied. Then they reverted back, okay, give me your CV. So I gave my CV. Then they asked my certificates. That time I did not have scanner also, so I scanned outside, gave them certificate. Then suddenly they comes back to me that, okay, come for interview. Oh, okay. That was also okay. Let me try it out. I came for interview. The best part is that I came for interview in Kuwait. So interview was not in India, in Kuwait. So I came and I saw where I am going to work. I saw the people. The boss with whom I was going to work, he took my interview. So I was satisfied that okay, I can work here. So I went and resigned. And it was a big blow for my family because my wife was working there. She's saying, oh, you resigned? Yeah, I resigned. What's that? You want to work? You can work. Then she also came later on. Later on, after 1.5 years, she came back. After 8 months, she came with my family, and then we settled. I started working here, and family is here.
So you don't ever regret that decision?
No, I don't regret that decision.
Good. There is a huge community here of Indian community as well. So
yes, I'm from Bengal, West Bengal. So we have got a Bengali community. So all these works, which art and all, which you are asking me, mostly I do for them. At present, I am doing for them only. I don't do outside. That's all. Yeah, big community is there.
For the community itself. I also know that you sing very well. Now, tell us about that. How did that come into the picture?
Yeah, that is my first passion.
First passion.
First love is singing. So, I have got a little bit of training in singing also in my school, and my guru, the teacher, he taught me very well. So it developed interest in me. So I sing. Again, I sing for this community programs. Our community, mainly our community programs. Few I have done for outside also. Okay. So again, that is not chargeable. No charge. People call me for it's for entertainment, for their entertainment, for my entertainment also. What happens is that sometimes you have that knack for singing. You have got the tone, but mentoring it into productive singing is the work of the teacher, of the guru. So that's how to modulate, how to sing, how to come in front of the mic, and all these things are very important, because there are many singers, but not everybody comes up. So that's the problem. Actually. That's the thing. You have to know how to do it.
So when you sing, you do your performances here in Kuwait for Indian communities and.
Yeah, I have done mainly for our Indian Bengali community, and once I have done for actually the people who play with me. They also sometimes call me, and once they called me for one program. The Kuwait Airways employees, they had a get together somewhere. So like this. So this was small. It is not a professional thing.
Popular amongst
it's not a professional thing. It's not a profession. My profession is my work. It is a hobby. I take it as a hobby, and whenever anybody calls me, fine, for entertainment, no problem. I'll just go. Again, you are spending your own time in that. So preparation and all these things.
So you speak of entertainment, so we can't really let you go without you doing a quick song for our audience here too. So which song is it going to be? Do you generally sing which language?
No, generally I sing Hindi songs, and for my community there is 50% Bengali song. So mostly I sing Kishore Kumar songs now without music and all. It is sometimes.
I know. Sorry, we don't have the cue here, but we'll have to pick up. You can. It could be any song.
Okay, I'll just go extempore one Hindi song.
Hindi song. Okay, then.
Okay.
I'll do a little bit of translation for our audience because I understand Hindi. But
Yeah,
go
there
ahead.
are Urdu words which are sometimes matching with the Arabic also. So it's saying, okay. मेरे महबूब कयामत होगी आज रुसवा तेरी गलियों में मोहब्बत होगी तेरी नजरें भी गिला करती है तेरे दिल को भी सनम खुद से शिकायत होगी. This is just few lines. That's
Wow, that was awesome. I loved it. You have this great voice, a very comforting or a very bass. I don't understand much about music, but that was quite a treat. So you've been rehearsed. You trained for this, like you did.
Yeah, actually, as I told you, my teacher was my main trainer first. He taught us how to sing, how to modulate the voice. Then second thing is that to become a good singer, you have to listen very carefully. Listening is very important.
Okay.
So you have to listen to the songs, how these people are singing, the great singers, how they are singing, where they are giving pause, because you have to breathe. You just can't keep on going singing. You have to breathe.
You bring up a great point.
You have to breathe in between. So where to pause, where to breathe, so that this line is okay. So that is very important. So that you have to listen very carefully. The tune, the barikiya, the intricacies of the tune, you have to listen carefully. Then start practicing, start rehearsing with track, with hands. Then it comes.
So, when did you first realize that you have a good voice? Did your parents encourage you to do this? This is something.
No, actually, I had been fortunate or unfortunate. I had been studying in a boarding school from class 4. So in class 4, I attended. Earlier, I was studying at my home. I mean, in my hometown. Then I went to a boarding school. So the first day I went to the class, students were already there. I was the new student. So the teacher, new student, she introduced me to the children, all the other students, my classmates, and I was new. She told, what you can do? Tell us something. So you can tell a poem, you can recite a poem, you can tell something. So I told I'll sing a song. So that was my first performance. I sang a song, and they appreciated. And then the music teacher, she heard about it. Then she started training me slowly. The second performance was that when I was in class 7, we had to sing the national anthem in the assembly. So I was picked up. So like this, then it came. Then I realized, yes, I can sing.
You can sing.
And when I was in college, the people, my classmates told me, your voice is sounding somewhat like, not fully, somewhat like Kishore Kumar. So you can try with Kishore Kumar songs. So then it is not that I realized that I can sing like him. People told me that you can sound, your voice is sounding like this. So then I started concentrating more on Kishore Kumar. But then I sing Mukesh also, and not Rafi. Rafi is very, I mean, it's tough for me. But Mukesh songs I sing, Kishore Kumar I sing, other singers also I sing.
But have you ever considered making this your full-time profession? Was that ever a consideration?
Very good question. Very good question. Actually, once I was thinking that yes, this should be one of the professions, this is a good profession. But during those days when I was in college, that time means the music platform was not like now you have too many platforms to go and sing.
Exactly, like there is. You know, India's Got Talent, and then there's
a lot of reality shows are there. During those days, those reality shows were not there.
Talent was not there at all.
Not there. So what happened is that, so whenever this topic came up, and whenever I discussed with my seniors, my parents and all, or my relatives, the first thing it came to me is, the first reply I got is that, see, in this line there is a lot of struggle, and it will be difficult if you cannot establish yourself, and that was true. So nowadays I have seen that you are in Zee Saregama, any reality show, you are third or fourth, no problem, you are getting programs. People are leaving job for this. For during those days, it was not so.
It was important to secure your education.
Secure the education, secure the income, secure the job. That was very important. So, okay, this was a hobby, side hobby. I used to participate in competitions and college events, and it was going on. And studies was also going on side by side. Studied and then got a job. In job also, people came to know, like when we gather. So there also. And yes, as you said that a profession, we had a very group. I was working in Baroda in India. We had a small group, and there were a lot of musicians in that. So we had prepared a cassette. That time, during those CD was not there.
Audio
cassette. We wrote the songs, we composed the music, and we made the cassette. And but we could not sell it.
Okay. That's where most projects,
no, what happened, they went, my friends, the main guy who was doing this, he went to Bombay to show it to the music directors and to the companies. So they told, okay, we can buy it, but we will not put your name, because, and they told that, okay, music is very good, but our singers will sing. Like our singers means Kumar Sanu and Sonu Nigam, they will sing. They will at least give 2 songs to our singers. No, not a single song, because we'll be spending the money in making the cassette. We want it to be sold also. So that's why they did not. Then they stopped it there. They came back, and I told they should have at least given them the chance. At least your name would have come, not singer. See, they told that my name will not come. So that like that, then we stopped it. We didn't have that much money to produce it. Right. So anyway, it is so. We were thinking like that. So those people are doing good now. They are doing local, Garba cassettes and all.
Okay. Anyways, it was great talking to you. Thank you so much for coming to our studios here. And for our audience, just before we leave, maybe you could do another piece, anything of your choice, maybe a different language. I don't know if you sing in Arabic, do you?
No. It was my pleasure coming here, and I also thank you for inviting me. So, Kishore Kumar song, okay.
A goodbye song maybe?
See, it is about the life, the life, the path of the life is not, you don't know what will happen when, so it's a very slow song, so I'll sing. Zindagi ka safar hai ye kaisa safar, कोई समझा नहीं, कोई जाना नहीं, है ये कैसी डगर, कहते हैं सब मगर, कोई समझा नहीं, कोई जाना नहीं. So nobody knows where the life will take us. We'll be here alive or not. That's the message.
Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It was my pleasure.
Today we have with us someone really very unique, a landscape engineer, Mr. Dilip Kumar Sharkar. Welcome. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you also.
First, I'd love to know, how is it that the idea of keeping Kuwait green was even feasible? Because as soon as we say Kuwait, the word and the image is that of a desert. But the fact that Kuwait, mashallah, is a green place, I would love to know, what do you think is the scope of agriculture here in Kuwait?
Actually, this is here is temperature is high and soil condition, this is sandy soil. So here is agriculture is little bit different than other countries. Right. But mashallah, we are doing the best. Here cultivation, vegetable cultivation in Ofra, Abdali, and landscape in the roadside and in the garden, in the home garden also they are doing. So now Kuwait is green. In everywhere you go, you roadside go, in garden go, everywhere is very nice, because there is another technique for plantation. Later on we can discuss that one. But in general, here landscaping and vegetable cultivation, it's both are as smoothly going on, very nice. I am also with this work. I am very happy. We are doing something to make Kuwait green.
Absolutely. It looks like you are enjoying what you're doing, which is really important in anything that you do. So here in Kuwait, the government body would be what? The authority that is responsible for planting would be, excuse my ignorance, but this is really new for me too.
Actually, this authority, the government authorities, main authority is the PAF. PAAF means Public Authority, Agricultural Affairs and Fish Resources. They are the main body.
I see.
And they make all over Kuwait 9 garden district, 9 GDs, in shortly called GD.
Okay.
GD means garden districts.
Okay.
All over Kuwait they make 9 portion, 9 district of garden, main. And 2 the highway projects, that's called motorway project.
I see.
All the highways under 2 project. That is guided by PAF.
Oh, okay.
Ministry of Agriculture, this. And other some organizations like KOC, KNPC, Ministry of Defense, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Education, actually they have own system of agriculture program, agriculture management. That is FAF is one management all over Kuwait, this big organization, and other the organizations KNPC, KOC, they have own management for Kuwait making green. Everybody is doing this, but main organization PAF, others are doing their own management, own system.
I see. When you mentioned system, I was curious if there is a way or a system of like a planting procedure for trees, because we all see a lot of palm trees across the motorway and stuff. So is there a specific way you do this planting? Is there a system?
Yes, there is system, because if you like to, because we are landscape what is using palm trees, different trees, different shrubs. Shrubs means small bushy plants,
right.
And grass, lawn means lawn, and ground cover to make green, and these seasonal flowers. If you planting want to plant these palm trees, you have to make excavation first procedure. Okay. Excavation means for palm trees there is specific for 1.5 meter into 1.5 meter into 1.5 meter. This is the PAF specification. So we have to follow the 1.5 is length, 1.5 is width, and depth 1.5. Right. So we excavate this area, remove the soil, sandy soil.
I see.
And after that we backfill with the soil mixer.
Okay, that makes
so
a lot of
means
sense
we can make a same at pot or certain area for plant grow.
Right.
We give the root growing food, everything with the soil mixer.
Okay.
So now that will be not the desert.
Yes.
It will be one area will be the like small pot or big pot.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So each tree would have its own specification. Like a palm needs 1.5
and
cube.
for trees 1 meter into 1 meter, 1 meter.
I see.
These 4 trees, if you want to like trees like albizia, like we can say ficus or neem tree, we should follow this specification 1 into 1 into 1. Means one length, 1 meter, one width, 1 meter, and depth 1 meter.
You know, that explains so much for me, because I've seen buildings and rooftops. There is a very famous building in Kuwait which has palm trees on its rooftop. Would always be curious, how is this possible? That explains it. So on the rooftop also you have a 1.5 cubic meter space, and the plant.
There is where you have this in the hotels or big in the seaside. The top of this they have palm trees. They have that much space, and what they did, they put the heavy polythene sheet to protect the soil leaching no, not damage the building. So, the protect first, because if you be in the building, if you put palm tree, you have to put water.
Yes.
It will damage the building.
Yes.
It will collapse. It will. This is
I
a big
see.
problem. So you have to waterproof make.
Of course.
Make waterproof this heavy polythene sheet and make waterproof like a pot, or that is also like a big pot.
Right.
So in palms, trees, whatever you can do.
Right. Speaking of water, I'm sure all the plants that you do plant need water afterwards too. There's an entire irrigation system to support all that you have planted. That must be pretty huge too, because just watering all the plants all over Kuwait all year round can't be easy. How do you do that?
Actually, this water system is drip irrigation system and the sprinkler system. Drip irrigation means for trees, for palms, for shrubs. For we put the polyhose along the polyhose where the trees are. We put the emitter small, so water drops will come from that. So like this way, in the garden, what you have planting, the get water all the plants.
I see.
And for the grass area, we put the sprinklers, like shower.
Yes, I've noticed actually. Now that you mention, I remember seeing some sprinklers.
Yeah.
A lot of places
But
actually.
this system had two way. You can do manual, and you open your bulb, it will water will come.
Yes.
And you can do auto. That is remote control valve. Remote control valve, you connection with the controller.
Right.
There is one control. Like control panel or small control board.
Yes.
Very small.
Everything has to be automated.
But
these days.
if you connect with that, say Saturday, 10 o'clock, 15 minutes, it will 10 o'clock exactly open, after 15 minutes it will close. So, it is auto irrigation.
Right.
And you can do manual also with the gate valve, you open the gate valve, what time you want to open. And the remote control valve and the controller, you have to fix the program. How many times you can give, like grass, if summer, give 2 times, no problem. Like some plants need only 1 time. So, you can fix the program
in that way.
In that way.
Right. What about future ideas? I read this article somewhere, like in Mexico, they have these trees or plants, I think that they're putting on bridges, and you know, the pillars that hold the bridges, they're all green. So if you drive through Mexico, it looks just really very green. These kind of ideas, where do you think Kuwait is in the future of greenery? Is it going to be a step further from where we are now?
Yes, we can do. Why not? If along the bridges, if concrete bridge, we can put the a small block, like a small planter.
Right.
So in Kuwait have also some garden.
Yes.
This near the building, small planter. So they are planting
like on the wall itself.
On the wall.
Right.
And if you look the avenues, you see on the wall how decorated it is.
Yes.
Very nice.
It is beautiful.
It looks like a nice design.
Yes.
But they fix it on the pot. And the pot, they put the polyhose, a small tiny polyhose, and they will time this RCB through RCB and through the controller. The certain time they will get the water, and plants is green. If you go avenues, very nice landscape.
Full wall of
all the wall
it
is
looks
plants
really
and
pretty.
plants and very nice design.
Yes.
It's very excellent. I am going there and I see, I feel very happy.
You know, you do seem like someone who enjoys greenery, which is great. Like I said, you have to love your job. But have you ever heard of this concept that plants actually feel? Like I read a study somewhere that some scientists hooked the plants up, and they could feel like if someone always harmed a plant, then if that someone passed by the plant, then the plant would react in a way like it's afraid. Do you think that is a possibility of plants? What are your views on that?
Yes, because they have life.
Right.
They have if you know this nursery have one plant is you touchy plant is called. If you touch like this, it will like it.
Touch me not.
You can touch me not.
Yes.
Yeah, like this. Every plants they have sensation. If you put this one plant near the balcony corridor, it will going like this way. If you open the
towards
window,
the
it will
sun.
go. Why? For sunlight. But they have life. They have sensation.
Like people are so crazy about Wi-Fi, they're forgetting that trees are what we will need more because they are giving out oxygen.
Yes, because trees giving oxygen, they are taking carbon dioxide.
Yes.
They are taking this only plants that they can make food their own.
Yes.
The leaves, they produce the
Their
food,
own food.
Yes.
Yes.
This there is called photosynthesis. This out of this chain, this chemical reaction there is, then they release the oxygen and they take the carbon dioxide. What we are releasing, that need for the plants for photosynthesis system, for their making food. But after making food, the chain will release the oxygen. That we need, that need for the living beings for the world.
Absolutely. So you heard Mr. Dilip Kumar Sarkar, we need trees, trees grow them. That's the message for today we have for all of you. Dilip Kumar, if there is any message you'd like to give to your audience, this would be the time.
My request, everybody should love the plants, because without plants, human being, this generation, this nation or in the world,
Yes.
nothing will be survived.
Right.
What we are doing against nature, nature will give us disaster for us.
Yes.
So I request everybody should love the plants
Yes.
more than their how they love their child. They should love like that way.
Yes. They're the ones who are going to give life to your child
Yeah.
too. So
Yeah.
thank you so much. This was a pleasure. Thank you so much for talking to us.
KTV team for calling me. Thank you very much for whole team. Thank you very much.
This is all we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this show and learnt that all of us have a creative side to us. It is only a matter of finding who that person is within ourselves. So I hope this episode has inspired you to find your creative talent hiding inside of you, and I wish you every success to bring it out. Until next week, from the team of Kuwait TV2, stay blessed.